Hello, welcome back to another video of Achilles where I'll be discussing on how to remain calm during battle fights. Let's get right into it. Step number 1, you always want to read the situation you're in before anything else. For instance, do you have enough materials? Do you have enough shield? Are you fully shielded before you engage a fight? Is it really worth it? Is it worth the time of fighting that opponent? You always gotta think of these questions of every fight that you're in. Step number 2, when building fights, always keep your eye on your opponent. The reason for this is because you want to be aware and also protect yourself and also predict on how to read your opponent. You always want to be aware of these things. I know it happens to me all the time. One minute I kill an opponent, then I get third party because I wasn't aware of my surroundings or I wasn't really listening. Step number 3, knowing yourself is very important. For instance, if you're not good at box fighting, especially during endgame, it's okay to watch your mistakes. Especially if you're watching your favorite pro player, for instance. There's nothing wrong with that. And also, you're gonna have to hold in your pride sometimes, because I know how it feels when you get killed by somebody. Alright, step number 4. Always breathe. To be honest, I know that might sound crazy, but always make sure that you're breathing, because you want to stay in the moment. You don't want to overthink of a situation of just negative thoughts. Think positively. Even if you get killed, always think of a positive way of like, how can I improve better? How can I, for instance, at a course, aim courses, you always want to think of ways to improve. And always breathe. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you just don't want to overthink and dwell on the thoughts of, oh, I just suck at the game. No. Everybody has to take time and practice, and that's another thing. Practice is very key. Always make sure you're practicing. And then I'm just freestyling right now, so that's alright. Step number 5, practice. Like I said before, practice is a very good thing. I feel, especially practice in time. You always want to make sure that you have time to practice. Just have a schedule, because that's what I have all the time. I have a schedule to make sure that I'm able to be prepared for anything. And also make videos for you guys and stuff like that. Alright, step number 6. You always want to what can I say? You always want to make sure that the landing spot that you're at, you're comfortable with it, because you don't want to land on a spot where you're just not comfortable with it. You don't know where chest spawns are. You don't know where your anything is located. Can't get any loot or anything. So always make sure that you feel comfortable on the landing spot that you are, and you can memorize the situations that you're in. Pretty much that's it, because my favorite spot are like retail, pleasant, and I'm very familiar of those spots. And there's others is good for anybody else. And number 7, I'm not sure on number 7, but let me see. Number 7. Always, I always get motivated when I watch other people go through, especially pro players. Like, you have Cloak, you also have Scope, Smack, like those type of, or your favorite pro player. Watch them. That's what I like to do, especially when I feel stressed out and I always keep losing. It's okay to watch pro players because they probably been through the same situation as you, or and they also learn how to overcome those situations by keep moving forward and keep moving positively. So yeah, that's today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for another video of A Achilles. Hopefully I see you again. Thanks.